Hello, everyone. I'm coming to you here from San Francisco at the end of AI Council 2026. And the last session for this 2.5-day conference just wrapped up. And I wanted to impart some takeaways for all of you so that you can understand and kind of come away with the lessons I've synthesized from this incredible conference around data and AI and about what the future is going to look like here. The first takeaway I'm coming away from this conference with is that BI and data systems, data engineering are on their way to changing for forever. This is a new frontier, and that information is going to be organized in a different way than it has been before, where we've had systems like Tableau, Power BI on the BI front end, and sort of federated, segregated, data engineering tools, analytics engineering tools, business intelligence tools. This stack now with AI is going to span from the beginning of the data pipeline to the visualization and the end user. And there's going to be a lot of changes to that in between, where people are going to be chatting with their data more and more and building out these comprehensive reporting systems where they're finding the data in its rawest form, utilizing AI to transform it, utilizing AI to build the report, and then ultimately deliver that to the end user. The second takeaway I have is that models have not reached the full level of autonomy yet, and human input and review are still needed and still going to be needed for a while. The amount of talks I listened to here that talked about having a human in the loop, having a human that understands these technical skill sets of working with data, working with different engineering concepts, is almost every talk to this point. And so there are some small autonomous workflows. I don't want to overgeneralize and say that there's not, but we haven't reached a point of AI being fully autonomous. Human expertise and human critical thinking is going to be a truly critical aspect when it comes to building out this AI revolution. And I don't think that every aspect of that is going to get automated away. If you're worried about a model taking your job or not investing time in learning AI because you're like, well, what if my skill set's not relevant? Well, your skill set is going to be relevant. It's just finding the paths within the AI infrastructure to make it valuable and where there's human judgment needed. And that's why I'm building all these videos, talking about all these videos, so that you can build those skill sets to ultimately find those ways to contribute value in an AI-driven world. Fourthly is that the pace of change is going to continue and likely accelerate, where it feels like we've been in this cycle now for a couple of years of just increasingly rapid change, where I check the news and every week there is something new going on with AI. And as more and more companies come onto line and they build out these sort of domain expertise and solving these different problems, we're going to start to see more problems solved by AI in different ways. And so that pace of change is likely going to continue and accelerate, and we're going to see more innovations, more new things coming out of the AI space. My last takeaway for this video is that we are still at the beginning of this revolution, and it is not too late to catch up if you haven't spent time learning AI or investing in that skill set. With the pace of change from my previous point, there are so many new things coming out. And so these skills, these systems are always changing, and we're not anywhere close to the final form. And what it means to be a data professional in the world of AI is not by any means a fully formed idea or concept yet. Yes, there are certain skills that are always going to be true in terms of working with the data, getting insights out of it, doing analytics. The important point is I have been focused on the space now for over a year, And there are so many things I have to learn, so many things I need to continue growing in. And even if you're a new person and you feel like overwhelmed by all of this, I promise that getting into it now and looking at this channel, looking at this video is a good place to start, is going to be well worth your time and investment, because we're truly at the beginning of a revolution for how work is going to be done within the data space and within all of human society for the future. So that is my wrap up from AI Council 2026 in San Francisco. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and I will be coming back later with more videos.